A few days ago, I almost quit. Not because everything was falling apart, but because things are starting to become real. That scared me because for the longest time in my life, I have dreamed of building something meaningful. And but when I finally started taking it seriously, I found myself asking, can I do it? Can I really do this? Oh, can I do this? Like, am I capable of this? And asking myself those questions really really made me wonder why would I ask myself that? And I know where I have come from, how far I've come from, how many challenges I've surpassed. And I ask myself a question: what if I keep going and it doesn't work? If you've ever felt that way, then this video is for you. We spend so much time imagining success will feel like we picture confidence, happiness, freedom. We think the moment we start making progress, every doubt will disappear. What a surprise to me that growth growth can feel uncomfortable. Imagine that. Sometimes when life starts changing, our mind wants to tell us to pull back to being safe, to safety, what's familiar, even if it's not helping you grow into your best version. Your mind is always programming you to the safe place, to the safe point of life. That doesn't mean you're failing. It means you are just stepping into something new. And our brains like familiarity, familiar routines, familiar rituals, familiar events. Even if those things aren't perfect, they feel predictable. So when you begin creating, sharing your work, chasing a goal, it's natural for you to feel uncertain. You are asking your mind to accept a future it hasn't experienced yet. That can feel intimidating too, and I've learned that discomfort doesn't mean stop, it means you are learning. What I learned about myself: I used to think confidence came before the action. Now I think confidence is built through action. Every time I post a video, every time I post on IG, every time I film something, every time I publish something, every time I keep on going despite uncertainty, every time I have done that, I have reminded myself that I am capable and that I'm the diva. I can do this. And reminding myself that I do not need to know everything today. I don't need to know every single detail today. I just need to take one step at a time. I just need to take the next step. Looking back, I've realized something important. Growth isn't about being fearless. It's about being willing to move forward when you feel uncertain, when you feel like nothing is working, when you feel sad, when you feel bad. That is growth. You're willing to continue moving despite the rush of emotions you are feeling. The 3 questions I asked myself: whether I'm feeling like quitting, I'm trying to pause. I ask myself 3 questions. Question 1: am I tired, or have I truly lost interest in this thing? Sometimes I don't need to quit, I just need to rest. Question 2: what is the smallest meaningful step I can take today? Not next week, not next month, today. Even if it's a small step, maybe a self-care day. the third and final question. If I looked back a year from now, which decision will I be proud that I made? Those questions helped me make a calmer place instead of reacting to temporary emotions. It's okay to feel the emotions. I feel emotions too. I'm human. I feel the surge of all these emotions. I'm not exempted from feeling emotions, but I don't let that depict how I will experience my whole day, how I will have my whole day, how I'm going to operate the whole day. It's okay. I will feel the feelings, but it will not make me have a bad day. It won't make me destroy my day. Yeah, and sometimes you just need to rest. You don't need to quit. You just need to rest, because most of the time you're so hard on yourself. You're a human being, darling. You deserve to rest, okay? Rest is not losing. Rest is wise, is wisdom, okay? You cannot build from a broken foundation. That is my one thing I always say all the time. If you're not sleeping well, if you're not resting well, you cannot do your goals well, because you cannot sleep for 4 hours and expect to do a whole day's worth of work. If you're not resting and prioritizing your rest, then you will not have the mental clarity. You won't be able to concentrate well, therefore you won't be able to do your work well. So rest is not failure. Rest is wisdom, and one of those reasons is why I'm building Become the Blueprint, is because I know I'm not the only young person trying to figure it out. I want to build a place where we can learn together, we can share ideas, we can encourage each other, and keep taking meaningful steps even when progress feels slow. I don't want a community about pretending life is perfect. I want it to be about growth, honestly, because I believe ordinary people can make the most extraordinary things through consistent effort and willingness to learn. And if you're watching this and you've been feeling and thinking you're to give up, this is your friendly reminder. I hope you don't make that decision today. But because I've learned, difficult days don't always tell us the truth about where we're headed. Your best self would literally beg you not to give it right now. You're doing so well, darling. You're doing so well. You're not seeing how many obstacles you have surpassed, you have overcome. You're not seeing that. You're doing so well, because you are amazing. You have learned so much, you have gone through so much, and you're still standing. You deserve an Oscar, honestly, because wow. And so rest if you need to, learn if you need to, ask for help if you need to. Then when you're ready, take the next step. And that's what I'm going to do. You do not have to have everything figured out today. I don't have everything figured out today, okay? I don't. And if you'd like to build alongside me, I'd love to have you here. And if this conversation encouraged you, subscribe and join the community. And next week we are going to be talking about and exploring practical skills, leadership, personal growth, and what really means to have a meaningful future. And before I leave, I'd love to hear this from you. What is one step you are going to take this week? Even if it's a small step, maybe you're going to have a self-care day. Like today, I'm going to have a self-care day. I'm going to prioritize myself and have a very nice day for myself. So comment down below and see you next time. Bye.